All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So in this video, we're going to look at cases for the iPhone 11 Pro. Yes, this is the smaller variant that I recently picked up. And so got a nice suite of cases here from Ringke, and we're going to try some of them on here. So we'll slide these out of the way first. And we'll just start with this clear case right here. This is the Air for the iPhone 11 Pro, and this is the clear version. So we'll pop it open here. Now what you'll find with this case here is it is not a real stiff case. It's more along the lines of a softer version of a Fusion, is the way I would approve of it to tell you what it feels like. You got a little bit more wiggle here on the Air. It is a thinner case. You've got a little bit of branding on the inside there. You've got some branding down here with Ringke. And it's just a very nice, small, compact case. It does have lip protection and lay on the table design. And when I put the phone on, you'll see what I mean. These big lips on the corner actually stick up higher than the actual front of the display. So if you don't have a tempered glass on your phone, and on this one I do not yet, but there's tons of lip protection on the front of this case. When you're laying it down flat, your screen is not touching anything. And on the back here, as you can see, you've got the camera now deeply recessed, and you'll have protection when you lay it on the back because there's actually a lip on here too. Now, coming around to the front here, you can see the volume rocker. The buttons are really clicky. You have quick access to the vibrate and mute switch, and then the power button works great. Now, some of you are going to ask, Jay, does this work with wireless charging? Well, the answer is yes. It does work with wireless charging because it's a plastic case. All these plastic cases that I review all work with wireless charging unless there's some kind of credit card or something in the way. Now, this is a very well-known case. This is the Onyx for the iPhone 11 Pro. And this is one that a lot of people use for drop protection. It is a very popular case, probably one of Ringke's more popular cases before the Fusion X. And this is no exception. Now, one thing different about this case is it actually has these chrome buttons on the side, and it's got these ridges for grip. Now, I'm definitely not a fan of these chrome buttons for sure, but this is the nature of this case. And as you can see here, military drop standard, which is why a lot of people might pick this case up. It seems kind of thin and flimsy, but it actually is very comfortable in the hand, and it actually does protect. So popping it on here, you still get that big lip on the corner for lay on the table design. I think this is something that's really needed on cases today. So you've got a big lip on just along this bottom and the top, just there. So when you lay it on the front like this, you've got lip protection, and my screen is not touching the actual table. Now, if you stay on the back here, you've got the nice cutout of the camera, and it's recessed. But the difference between this case is it doesn't have such of a big lip around the back part of the camera as this Air case here. This phone has lots of grip, and the buttons are nice and clicky. And again, the only thing about this new version of the Onyx, I just don't like these chrome buttons, but you know, it's nothing bad, but just not my favorite. It kills off the black look, the stealth look of the case. But in fact, you do have a little spot for the lanyard there on most of these cases. Most of the Ringke cases have a lanyard spot, and there are people that use lanyards from what I can tell. So this is the Onyx. So we'll put this one aside, and then we'll move over to a lot of people's favorite, which is the Fusion X. This is the Fusion X. This has definitely become one of my favorite cases and one of the most popular cases out there for the Ringke lineup. And again, when I first saw this case, I wasn't really a fan of it for some reason. I don't know why, but I just wasn't a fan. But I'm a fan of that. They've done much better with taking off the plastic on the inside. And I think they've pretty much just updated all their cases to have some deep lip protection, which is really good. So depending on what color phone you have, you will see that this case goes beautifully with it. This is the Fusion X. This is a rugged style case that people are just going to love once they get it in hand. It's a matte feel to it. Buttons are nice and clicky. Easy access to the vibrate and mute switch. It's just really good. And you have that deep lip protection on the front if you decide not to wear a tempered glass and it lays down flat. So this is I recommend this case over nearly every case, not just within the Ringke lineup. I recommend this case over a ton of cases because it is definitely one of the more valuable. You're getting a lot of bang for buck with this case with serious drop protection. I mean, the Fusion X has earned many stripes, and I'm pretty sure they sell a lot of these because this is probably the best combination for many phones. All of these cases that I review on the channel all have some perks to them, but this has just become like the fan favorite. It really has. So this is the Fusion X, lots of grip. Everything on here is matte on the side. The back is super grippy. It's clear. You can see the color of the device, the cameras. It just looks really, really good. I really like it. So now we're going to pop on this last one. This is the Fusion. The Fusion clear case is right in line with the Fusion X. This is a hard clear case. And this is probably one of the more popular ones from back in the day also. This was just a very popular case. And then they brought out the X line with all the ridges on it and, you know, just a way to give you even more protection. And we'll get this open here. And again, remember, all of these work with wireless charging because what? I said it, class. What did I say? They're all plastic. So unless there's some kind of card reader on the back of the phone, all these plastic cases should work with wireless charging. So this is actually a really nice case. I really like this case because of how clear it is and how rugged it is. Again, the Fusion X is pretty much this case combined with this Air. The Air and the Fusion X feel just like, it's weird. This is what this case is. A rugged style case, but it's got the feeling of the Air, but it's a tough case. So again, you've got that serious lip for drop protection on the front, and it's just really great for lay on the table design, and it's going to work for you. The camera on this one has that bigger lip like the Air, and so you've got some protection when you lay it backwards like this. And then again, it's a lot of grip in this area right here, and the volume rocker and everything is nice and clicky, easy access to the vibrate and mute switch, and you are on your way. So what did we learn today, class? We learned once again that Ringke makes good cases. And you know, this suite of cases that Ringke has brought us over the years has just been fantastic. If you're going to ask me which one of these are my favorite case of all these 4 cases, I'm going to say this Fusion X and then the Fusion, and then the Onyx and then the Air, because I like a thicker case on the phone. So this will probably be the one that I rock with this little phone, and I'll rotate between all of them depending on how I feel. But first choice is definitely going to be the Fusion X, and then second the Fusion. But they're all awesome, and they all don't cost a lot. You can buy all of these cases for one price of the OtterBox. All those $60, $70 cases, you can get all 4 of these cases. So it's your man Jay. Leave links in the description to grab yours, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.